What's up? This is Mikey from Pixel Game Squad and Bootleg Heroes, and right now you're watching my boy Cobra Dad, and this is the Habitat. Bah!
What up, people? Cobra Dad, back up in this bitch. And yes, huge shout out to my man Mikey from Pixel Game Squad for the intro, man. One love, brother. So, yeah, go check them out over on YouTube, Pixel Game Squad. All about the retro action, game collecting, and hitting up the flea markets and grabbing deals. It's great guys, great content. Go check them out. Also, check out my man Funko Mikey on IG at Funko Pop Pursuit. My man, his pop game is serious. So, like I just said, thank you very much for the intro, my man. Also, a quick shout out to the homie over there in B-Town, Hoodcast AF. Thanks for stopping by my table over at the Pot of Gold's Toy Show, showing me some love. Go check out Hoodcast AF on multiple platforms out there on social media. You know what time it is. All right, so I'm going to get into some pickups that I picked up in the last 3 weeks. Not all the books I picked up, but just some that I really enjoyed. So we're going to start off with Iron Fist issue 3. If you haven't checked this out yet, go do yourself a favor and check out Iron Fist. Issue 3 of 6. Turn down now, good old Batman Beyond. Thor number 13. Haven't read it yet. Aliens from Marvel number 1. It was a good read. And the art was great. Scumbag number 6. This is the final issue in the series. Haven't read it yet. Okay. Next up is Haha number 3. Issue 3 in a 6-issue series. Haven't read it yet. Then we have from last week, or it could have been the week before, Batman Urban Legends number 1. It's a one-shot with multiple characters. I guess they're trying to launch these titles like Red Hood and Harley Quinn, and it's like kind of a preview into these books. And to be honest with you, I did not enjoy this. All right, next up is Batman Black and White issue number 4. Okay, so the first 1, 2, and 3, I gotta say I wasn't really interested. The short stories, and they're kind of confusing because they just jump right into a quick story. You don't know what's going on. A lot of them start off with the same shit, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna do this for Gotham and blah blah blah. My parents died. Some of them are confusing, and some of them the art is like really radical, and it's almost like a poem. You don't even know what the fuck's going on, you know. And it's a quick story, and on to the next one. So. Issue 1 was okay. 2 and 3 I wasn't feeling. I was actually going to drop it. But let me tell you guys, this one right here, issue 4, was great from start to finish. All right, we have, next up is Detective Comics number 334. We have the Future State has ended, and now we're back to, you know, the regular titles of Detective. This also has a Batman's Robin story in it. This is the B cover. I actually enjoyed this. I caught up all the way up, and the story's all right with the new mayor, Fontana or whatever. It's a nice little storyline and integrating Robin, Damian Wayne Robin. He's not, you know, he's going through some things. He was going to go back to the League of Assassins, and it seems like he's not going to now. He's got a new costume. It's pretty cool. It's all right. Also, I picked up the new Batman 106. Great issue. I'm glad it's back. I'm not really fond of it's going up to $8 almost for the card stock every other week or whatever. But the art, George Jimenez, I mean, the story is just amazing. So I picked that up as well. Also, I picked up Black Knight, Black Knight last week from Marvel, 6-issue series. I picked up the first one. It was all right. I didn't know much about the character. I just picked it up just for the read. It wasn't that bad. All right, so let's jump into the goodies we got this week. Starting off with crossover number 5. If this better do it for me, because I'm really ready to drop this title. Next up, we have from Dark Horse. This is actually my wife's Young Hellboy issue 2. Real slim pickings for me this week. For me, I'm giving it a read. Beta Ray Bill, issue number 1. A cover. I believe earlier in Thor, he he went up against Thor, and I'm sure Thor destroyed his weapon, and I think this has something to do with him trying to get a new weapon. All right, let's move on. Another one for my wife, Department of Truth, issue number 7. It's good reading right here. Also, I picked up, yeah, I showed you guys I picked up Berserker, but in a previous episode. I haven't read it yet, but my wife read it, and she said it's really good. And last but not least, Spawn, number 316. I got the C cover. Still $2.99, baby. So yeah, I picked up the last issue of Spawn. I'm jumping back in just because all the new Spawn bursts and everything that's going on. A little confusing because I don't know what's going on, but you know, keep reading and catch up. All right, so that's it for comic book pickups. Let's jump into some figures that I picked up in the last few weeks. So I pre-ordered months ago, like in January, and finally got it a few weeks ago. The Damian Wayne Robin. Sick. Now it's a great figure, but I'm not really digging the scale. He's kind of big. He's kind of tall for the scale of the Batman that I'm putting him with. But then you can also say, hey, maybe he's more of a teenage version. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sick figure came in finally. And then I pre-ordered, after watching the Snyder Cut, I went out and pre-ordered the whole line way before the Snyder Cut that comes out. I noticed there wasn't a Wonder Woman, and I go to myself, why isn't there a Wonder Woman in the line? Well, she's a peg warmer at Target. So I run over to Target. You guys probably seen my video. There was no, I had to go to 3 different Targets to find a peg warmer. Got my hands on her. So I'm going to have my Justice League with the Wonder Woman. The God to God likeness. You know, it doesn't really look too much like her, but hey, I got her. So I actually picked up 2 when I picked her up. And I went to my homie Tommy's shop today, and he had this, which I was able to trade my extra Wonder Woman for. Check it. John Stewart Green Lantern. Yes, sir. So, in a few months, I will have the Justice League, except for Martian Manhunter, and the 2 Steppenwolf and the Darkseid, which I'll probably get my hands on eventually. So, there's my bid. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, shout out to Hoodcast AF. Shout out to my man Mikey for the intro. Thank you for everybody who's been watching. Go over to the YouTube channel. Give me a subscribe if you mind. And that's it, man. I'll see you guys soon. Who knows? A week, 2 weeks? Who knows? We'll see each other soon. Blah.